RiverBender.com's coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Calc Institute of Technology, your future, your success. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Claywell Asset Management, an independent firm. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Trust Family Auto Sales, now offering repair service across from the Buffalto Airport under the water tower. Eagle Home Improvement, providing guaranteed quality and superior service. Trigger Talent, concealed carry classes, advanced handgunning and private training, and all-season range.
Tigers foul number 2, Jack Marico. His first personal foul, first team foul. Jordan Goodwin will be at the line for 2 shots. Crusaders foul on number 3, Edwin Brown. His first personal foul, first team foul. Tigers foul on number 33, AJ Epinesa. His first personal foul, 13th foul. Checking in for the Tigers, number 50, Zach Dorney. Coming in for the Crusaders, number 15, Bryson Strong.
Tigers lead 19-12 in arguably the biggest game taking place in the state of Illinois tonight. That three is knocked down by Marvin Bateman. He has 8 points already and 2 for 2 beyond the arc, and it's a steal by the Crusaders. Here's Goodwin just down low, and it's a layup converted by Edwin Brown. And Althoff gets right back in it on that 5-0 run of their own. A quick steal, transition. Oh, here's Steven, open for three, and it bounces in. He gets the roll. That's Oliver Stevens' 19th made three this tournament. That's 19 three-pointers in 4 games. He made 9 in their first game against McClure North. And Edwin Brown answers it right back with a 3 of his own. It's 22-20. Edwardsville still on top. Here's Mark Smith driving down the lane. Nice little Euro step. Can't get the layup. Rebounded by Goodwin, and it's a foul on the Tigers. This game just picked up in a big way. That's Mark Smith. The foul was on Mark Smith. That's his first foul. And fourth on the Tigers, and the Crusaders only have 1, and presumably they're going to hold out for the last shot here with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's been a great game so far. Edwardsville, they've led the whole way. They actually took an 8-0 lead to start the game, and then Althoff has gone on little bits of runs of their own to stay in it. Here's a 3 on the corner, and it's good by Bryson Strong. Edwardsville's not going to get a shot off as Smith launches the shot in the orbit. And the Crusaders take a 23-22 lead after the first quarter. We'll be back in a minute from RiverBender.com.
Can you add beauty to your home and cut energy costs? You can with new Eagle Series Gold Collection windows from Eagle Home Improvement. The experts at Eagle will custom fit Gold Collection windows into your existing window openings to save time and money. Gold Collection windows will give your home a dramatic new look while saving energy. And all Eagle Gold Collection Series windows come with a lifetime limited warranty. Eagle Home Improvement, 259-2500, where integrity counts.
What brand of vehicle do you drive? Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, GMC, Buick, Toyota? No matter what brand of vehicle you drive, Quick Lane at Roberts Motors can take care of your maintenance needs. And you don't need an appointment here, just drive on in. Need tires? No need to shop around. We have the lowest tire prices around, guaranteed. Stop in today and see why life truly is better in the Quick Lane. Or see us online at RiverBender.com.
And welcome back to RiverBender.com. And Edwardsville will start off in the second quarter down by 1 when they were leading the entire game, right up until Althoff hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer. Here's Caleb Strohmeyer out top. Passes off to Steven. Now to Smith. Mark Smith, one of the most talked about players in Illinois with his late bloomer. And there's a nice shot by Oliver Steven, a short shot by a mainly 3-point shooter, but that time he's inside as the Tigers take back the lead 24-23. Both teams have shot the 3 ball a lot, and that's Althoff does it again. It's C.J. Colden who nails it that time. Smith bringing up the ball for the Tigers. Dishes it off to Marinko. Down low to Epinesa, who's been quiet, but Marinko outside again, and he hits his third 3 of the game. Marinko is 3 for 3 so far. And the Tigers call a timeout. Or is it an official's timeout? That's what the officials are talking about. It is a timeout by Edwardsville, and we'll keep it right here as it's just a 30 timeout. Well, this game's gotten off to a bright start. And not so much for RiverBender for us. Our crew had an accident about 4 minutes away from Collinsville High School. Our truck was hit by a car who was taking a U-turn. I'm not sure what road it happened, but I'm just going off of what I've been told. And part of our crew, including myself, made it here on time. And fortunately for us, if the Springfield Southeast and East St. Louis game did not go to overtime, we would have been in serious trouble. This game might be at halftime by now. We still may not even be here if all of us weren't here at the time. As Jordan Goodwin knocks down a jumper. We had a lot of lead changes in the last 2 or 3 minutes of game time. But that's how we're here now. But we're all set up, thankfully, and everyone's safe. And now we can just focus on the game right here. These two teams met on November 26th at the Carbondale tournament, and Edwardsville won 87-78 as a Mark Smith is going to be called for a violation. Edwardsville won that game, 81-78, and for all intents and purposes, so far, this looks like it could be a similar type of outcome. Close game down to the wire. As Goodwin's guarded out top by Mark Smith, the two D1 recruits. Goodwin, a SLU commit. Mark Smith, not sure where he's going to go yet. Illinois is heavily interested in him, but has not pulled the trigger in signing him, and that's a two-pointer made by Marvin Bateman. He has 10 points already. He's made his last couple of shots. Both teams shooting the ball fairly well from the start. Smith, 6'4" point guard, could be very useful to the Fighting Illini if you're a fan of them. Pass down low to Epinesa, and Goodwin is going to be called for a foul. He's managed to strip Epinesa of the ball multiple times, and that time he didn't get away with it. Epinesa, 2 points already. Only 2 points, actually, may I add. Free throw is up and rims out. Edwardsville is, well, you could tell, if you're an Edwardsville fan, you could tell that this season was coming. This was going to be a huge season for them. 2 years ago when Epinesa, Smith, and Oliver Stephen were sophomores and they were all starting, and last year you could see how talented they were because they went undefeated in the SWC. And a big swat by Epinesa. Here's Smith. He can have a dump, but he loses the ball at the last second, and he finds Steven in the corner, and Edwardsville will just resettle here, but Marinko's open again, and he hits it. 4 for 4 from downtown by Jack Marinko, a junior guard. Well, it ended up being a good scenario for the Tigers as that misses everything, 3-ball. Instead of a presumed Mark Smith dunk, they get a 3-ball out of it and take the lead instead of a tie. 31-30. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Strohmeyer left open atop the key, and he buries it. You would like to have that shot all day long, especially if you're Strohmeyer, a 6'7" junior forward who has a good outside game as well. And that 3 is up and no good. Epinesa left his man open. That's 2 consecutive 3-pointers made by the Tigers. And both these teams have pretty much lived by the 3 so far, and it's been working out. Down low to Epinesa. He gets a double team. Back out to Strohmeyer now into Epinesa, and they're going to get a foul called against the Crusaders. That was Dante Ray who picked up his second. Only the Crusaders' third team foul. It's been a well-played game so far, not a whole lot of fouls. Marinko looking for a man. That's Smith being guarded tightly. Epinesa out top. Now over to Strohmeyer. Looking for Epinesa down low, but Smith was momentarily open for a 3, but battles his way inside and hits it off the glass and scores again. That's Smith's 10th point. Last night he had 31. And against Althoff in November, he had 37. The 3 is short. Crusaders have gone a little bit cold. That's 4 straight shots they've missed. All from beyond the arc. Edwardsville comes into this game 10-1 on the season. And you can see why right there as Mark Smith gets his 5th straight point and another 3-pointer for the Tigers as they get back up to an 8-point lead. They led 8-0 at the start of the game, and now they lead 38-30. Goodwin spots up for three. That's no good. Rebounded by Epinesa, and they're going to call a foul on the Crusaders for over the back. That's on C.J. Colden. I like this one quote that Neil Alexander, the coach of the Lincoln Railers, who matched up against the Tigers in the quarterfinal game, he said that you have to pick your poison against almost a executed lob, but they could not get it, just a bit too high for Epinesa. And then Goodwin goes all the way, coast to coast, for a two-handed slam dunk. Well, Edwardsville's a team you got to pick your poison on, and oh my, Smith, no good. Trying to pull off a LaMelo Ball type of three-pointer. And that's coast to coast. That's no good by Colden. Rebounded by Epinesa. Smith running the point, and he's fouled, and it's an and one. Mark Smith taking over here a bit. He has 15. That's 7 points in a couple of minutes for the rising senior. He's a human highlight, and we're already seeing a good portion of that. Trying to extend the Tigers' lead to 9. And he doesn't. Edwardsville's 0 for 3 from the charity stripe so far. Goodwin double teamed. Gets it. Goes it over to Colden. Drives, caught off by Epinesa. Here's a three, but that's no good. Short, front iron. Marinko is the outlet. Going for the layup, and he gets it. It looked like it was going to roll out, but it rolled in. Marinko has 14 himself. That's his first 2-point field goal attempt of the game. He's actually perfect from the field. He's 5 for 5, 4 3-pointers, and then that layup. That shot's no good. By Althoff. They haven't taken a lot of high percentage shots. It's been mainly from the outside, and Edwardsville looking to extend their 10-point lead as we're approaching a minute left in the second quarter. And Edwardsville, they're running their four-corner offense as a time-wasting strategy in this case. This is our first substitution of the game. Ryder Goodwin checks in for Edwin Brown, and the Tigers have not made a substitution, although if you know them well enough, they don't usually make a substitution. That's how they roll. You just kind of go 5 for the whole game if it's close. Rico bringing across the timeline as we approach the 1 minute mark. Steven out to Epinesa. Try to backdoor pass to Smith, but it's broken up. And it's a 5-on-4 for the Crusaders. That shot is blocked. Goodwin tried to take it to the rack, but he couldn't. Here's a 3. That's no good, and we got a foul. And it's going to be against the Tigers. That's on Strohmeyer. That's his second. Nathan Colessa checks in for Strohmeyer as he guards Goodwin. As for Althoff, they're 8-2 coming into the contest tonight. Both these teams are Class 4, so you could see them again in the sectionals or regionals. And Goodwin, using his strength, gets to the basket and lays it up and in. Edwardsville looking to hold for one shot. There's Smith, ball, do his best to ball handle. Down to 10, tries to go to work. Dishes it to Epinesa, and it's stripped once again. Goodwin has done such a great job of not only just fouling Epinesa, but stripping the ball away, forcing it out of bounds. Not many people can do that. especially because Epinesa has such a strong grip. Let's see what Edwardsville will do. I looked at Strohmeyer. It looked like he was motioning for a lob type of play. He was pointing his finger up and looking at Epinesa. We'll see if they do something like that. As Ryder Goodwin just cleans some sweat off in the paint with a towel. Right down below me. They're trying to get into Epinesa. It's kicked out to Romarenko. He drives in and he's stripped of the ball. And that shouldn't count, and it doesn't count. It doesn't go in anyway. And at the halftime, Edwardsville, behind the hot shooting of Jack Marinko and fine play of Mark Smith, lead the Althoff Crusaders 42-34 in the finals of the Collinsville Holiday Tournament. We'll be back for the third quarter at RiverBender.com.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
At Midwest Members Credit Union, you are important.
We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel.
For all your banking needs, Midwest Members is the one place to go.
Welcome back to RiverBender.com. Edwardsville and Belleville Althoff playing the Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Tournament. And the Tigers of Edwardsville lead 42-34. Now 42-36 as Jordan Goodwin scores his 12th point of the game to open up the second half. Edwardsville went on a late run in the second quarter to build up an 8-point lead. Epinesa down. They get it inside of him and has a clear look, but he misses it. Point blank. Goodwin kicks it out. No good once again. Althoff, they struggled in the second quarter to hit their threes, which they've been relying on. And it'll scrumble down low as for a jump ball involving Smith and Edwin Brown. We didn't have too many fouls, but I would expect it to go up a little bit this time in the second half as things get a little bit more feisty and more desperate. The Tigers have led for the most part, but Crusaders led briefly, 24-21. That shot is no good by Goodwin, brought up by Brown. Kicked it out to Dante Ray. Now back to Brown inside the Goodwin. Good drive, but the layup is no good by C.J. Colden. Rebounded by Epinesa. Out to Marinko, who just about has played a perfect game so far for the Tigers, shooting wise and just overall. No turnovers. Smith has the ball. Everyone eyeing on him. Now he drives in, and a foul on the floor is called on the Crusaders. It's intriguing about Mark Smith. A year ago, he was committed to play baseball for the University of Missouri, and then this summer he decommitted and is focusing on basketball. And you could tell already that he was he was already a standout player for the Tigers just as a sophomore, so he always had potential. And he started off with some small, lower D1 offers. And an alley-oop from Smith to Epinesa. They tried to do that in the first half, but it failed. Smith's pass was a little too high, but this time was perfect. Let's see if that can give the Tigers momentum to get an extra gear. That three is no good by Colin, but followed with a shot. Textbook way of following your shot, but he couldn't get it to go. He was from a tight angle. There goes Marinko looking for Epinesa. Can he keep it in bounds? And it's off Brown of Althoff. You just saw a flash of brilliance from Smith to Epinesa. But Smith, he's really exploded onto the scene this season. Right on cue again. That's his 17th point. And he's gotten strong interest from Illinois. And you could consider him to be a mid-major prospect, but he's really trying to get an influence on Illinois, and they haven't yet offered Illinois. They offered this guy, Jordan Goodwin. And we have a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Goodwin, it seemed like for a long time he was leaning Illinois, especially after the Illini got East St. Louis centered to commit there. But Travis Ford, the new SLU head coach in his first year, he was a noted recruiter at Oklahoma State. He worked his magic and got Goodwin to commit to SLU. And the Illini, they already have a pretty impressive recruiting class. They're ranked for 2017. They're ranked 10th, and that was Jeremiah Tillman, the center from East St. Louis. Jeremiah Tillman, Javon Pickett from Belleville East. As Smith is going to be fouled. Driving to the basket. And if the Illini if they can add Smith, then that would be a big steal. That'd be their 5th player, I believe, on their list to commit in the class 2017. Good pass from Steven inside the Strohmeyer, but it was partially blocked by Goodwin. He's been a big force inside and gets a tough shot to go off. Greg Lieb, the coach of the Crusaders, is complaining that he should have gotten fouled. That he should have been fouled, but he wasn't. Smith will trigger. Steven triggers that out of bounds. Just under 5 minutes to go to play in this third quarter. It's 46-40 Tigers. It's been roughly a 3-possession game for a long time, and there's Smith, and he tries a long three, but it's no good. There's Goodwin. Good pass to Colden. Bumped by Epinesa. No call. Stolen away. No, it's battled on the floor, and they're going to call a foul. They're going to call foul on Bryson Strong, who upended Strohmeyer as they are battling for the loose ball. That was a great pass, backdoor pass from Goodwin, but just it was stripped at the last second from Colden. The referee going over the Strong and Smith to separate them. But they handshake and everything is resolved for the moment. Caught by Marinko. Pass it up to Smith, who will walk it up. Steven out top. Double teamed out to Marinko. Smith driving inside. Layup no good, and in fact, they're going to call a charge on Smith. Jordan Goodwin got in the way. What's so dynamic about Jordan Goodwin is he can play just about any position on the court. Kind of playing a center role, but we'll take a 60-second timeout on the floor, and we'll take one too. Edwardsville 46, Althoff 40.
Welcome to Claywell Asset Management, an independent firm. Whether you're an individual, family, or business, we can assist you in helping you achieve your financial dreams. Claywell Asset Management and Raymond James, partners in your success in serving Riverbend investors for over 30 years. Member FINRA and SIPC.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Halfway through the third quarter, the Edwardsville Tigers leading the Althoff Crusaders 46-40. Layup no good. Picked up by Goodwin, gets another rebound. Jordan Goodwin has just been a warrior inside, and it's stolen away. Bad pass. Here's the three from Bateman, and it's good! In a matter of seconds, the Crusaders scored 5 points and get within one. There's Smith battling his defenders off, double teamed over the Strohmeyer. That got the Althoff bench fired up, and that's going to be a foul on Colden on Marinko. It's already the fourth foul on Althoff when they had 4 fouls in the entire first half. That's a little big. That's Colden's third foul of the game. Here's Smith out to Marinko. Marinko hasn't gotten a shot off yet, and he's perfect from the field. Steven hasn't gotten many looks either tonight. Here's Strohmeyer up top. Looking for Epinesa down low, and layup is good. Good read by Strohmeyer to find Epinesa. The Iowa recruit and one of the best football players in the country. Bateman again. Hits from the spot where he just hit it a minute ago, and it ties this ball game up with 2:30 to go in the third quarter at 48 apiece. Althoff has found their stroke back that they had in the first quarter. Bateman on Strohmeyer. Looking for help. Poked away. And they're going to call push on Epinesa. He pushed Goodwin out of bounds, and they're going to call foul on Epinesa for it. That is his second of the game. Not in foul trouble yet. Many people think this Althoff team revolves around Jordan Goodwin. For the most part, yeah, I mean, he leads the team in scoring by far and away, but we've seen Colden, we've seen Bateman score. Down low, tries a reverse layup. That's no good. Epinesa heavily altered his shot. Marinko for three in the corner, and he got it again! He cannot miss. That's 17 for Marinko. That's Strong out in the corner and back up to Goodwin. Strohmeyer right on him, and they call foul. He was banging him for a little bit, and they finally called it. Strohmeyer's third, and Colisa comes back in to replace him. Colisa's been the only other Tiger to have seen the floor tonight. That's how they roll. They don't use a lot of players off the bench. Colden down low. That's no good. Layup did not hit the rim. And there's Smith bringing out to trigger it to Marinko. Now to Steven. Looking for Smith down low. He's got it. Misses his shot. And he will not get the rebound. It's rebounded by Bateman. Out to Goodwin. Running transition. Good pass to Colden. Easy two. Set up by Goodwin. He found Colden again near that side. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Althoff will not let Edwardsville go on any type of run. They're staying in this game. And they're going to let Smith dribble it out. Now they're going to finally come out on him. Here's Kaliza. Passes it to Marinko. Colden gambled on it, but he gets away with it. Good defense by Althoff, and that's going to force a timeout from Coach Waldo. With 10.5 seconds to go in the third quarter, that'll be a 30 timeout. We'll keep it right here. Well, this game is it was rugged for the first half of this quarter, but it's really picked up again. And for the most part, 3-point shooting by both sides. And you'd be surprised for Edwardsville that it's not like Steven. Oliver Steven hasn't been involved a whole lot in this game. Just he's taken 3 shots, and he's 1 for 2 from 3-point range. But it's been Marinko and Smith for the most part for the Tigers. Smith and Marinko both have 17 points. Epinesa has 5. Steven has 5. Strohmeyer has 5. And Smith has 3. And it's triggered. And Smith catches it. Gets by Strong. 5 seconds to go. Marinko, he has it. And he hits again! Steven actually stole the inbound pass at the last second, but it won't count. Edwardsville leads 54-50.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There is also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
I got this stat. Jack Marinko, he has 20 points. He's perfect from the field. He's 7 for 7, 6 3-pointers. And he came into this game averaging 8 points per game, which is not too shabby at all. But that just tells you how big of an impact he's had. And maybe overlooked. He's gotten a lot of looks. Smith goes inside, gets the basket and the foul. Mark Smith starts things off right for the Tigers. He tries to get his 20th point of the night for the Tigers. Takes a couple dribbles, eyes the rim, shot is up and is good. He and Marinko have 40 points between themselves. 20 and 20. Here's Colden out top. Smith guarding him, out to Strong, now to Brown. Inside the Goodwin. Triple teamed. Shot no good, but he gets his miss and gets the putback. He's gotten plenty of his points by just banging inside and missing some shots, but putting them right back up. So this is going to be a very fun team to watch with Goodwin and then Cartier Gordon in 2 years' time in the St. Louis area. Smith inside. Beautiful left-handed layup. Tigers retain their 7-point lead, 59-52. 6:45 to go in the game. They leave Strong open outside. It rims out. Foul on the floor. I believe that's called on Strohmeyer. No, that's Epinesa. That's his third foul. He and Strohmeyer each have 3. There's Goodwin up top and tried to dunk it. Falls short. Here's Smith. He finds Steven wide open for 3. That's no good, but rebounded by Epinesa. Left-handed layup is good. (61-52) Edwardsville leads. Good start for the Tigers. Outside to Strong. Now gets it back for 3. That's no good. Air ball, in fact. Wide open, and he missed everything. Edwardsville is on a 10-2 run going back from the third quarter. Strong on Smith. He is blown by him every time from that angle. There he is again. Goodwin's on him this time. Makes it a little more difficult, but Smith draws the foul. That's the 16th foul on the Crusaders. Just his second. 5:50 to go in the game. 61-52 Edwardsville. A basket here would give them their biggest lead of the game. There's Marenko guarded by Ryder Goodwin. Layup is no good by Marenko. He remains perfect. Ryder Goodwin, no relation to Jordan. Here's Jack Marenko. Probably he must be having the game of his life, for sure. Even if he has scored. Oh no, he cannot. He missed his free throw. He's no longer perfect. Probably the easiest shots he's had all game long, and he misses this one. Second free throw is up, and he gets that one. He has 21 on the night and gives Edwardsville their largest lead of the game at 10. Colden drives in, but he draws a foul. And I believe they whistled that on Steven. That's his first. Steven had a huge day. First game of the tournament. Hasn't been in a lot of action. They're going to call a foul on Goodwin. He bumped into Epinesa on his follow-through as he was trying to get the rebound. Goodwin's just been a pest on the boards all night long for the Crusaders. That's his third foul quickly, and that's 18 fouls on the Crusaders, and Epinesa will go to the line. He's 0 for 2 on the night. 1 for 2, actually. Free throw is up, and it is good. Tigers looking to expand this lead. And he gets it again. (14-2) run by the Tigers now. No one was looking. Throws it to Colden. Smith on the breakout, and it's a dunk! Unbelievable! Smith is fouled on the play. He posterizes Edwin Brown. How is this man not offered by these bigger schools? How is he not? Oh my goodness. You just got to admire that. Smith looking to complete the three-point play. And he does. Edwardsville now leads 67-52 with just over 5 minutes to play. Gordon goes inside to Colden, and he hits it. Althoff calls a 30-second timeout. Good call by Greg Lieb to try and cut or slash this momentum short. Mark Smith has just simply taken over in this fourth quarter.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Edwardsville's their only loss this season was against Belleville West right after they beat Althoff in Carbondale at the SWC shootout at SIU Edwardsville. Marinko gets by his man. That's strong and embarrasses him a little bit. Feeds it off to Steven. Tigers just working the clock a little bit here now. Apinesa is fouled. It was looking for Marinko, who is darting to the basket. Couldn't get it off when he was fouled, so this is the Crusaders' 10th team foul. That's the third on Bryson Strong. Epinesa hit his last two, and this one rims out. 3 for 5 on the night. The 6'6" center. That one is good. Epinesa has 12 for the game. Good defense by Smith as Goodwin was trying to find a seam. Colden up, no good. We're going to go foul on Strohmeyer. That's his fourth, and he looks a little bit amused why they called a foul on him. Just how most players are when they're battling for a rebound down low. That's Strohmeyer's fourth. We're going to get a substitution. Goodwin scores. Jackson Best checks in for Strohmeyer. .437 to play. Edwardsville 68. Althoff still 55. And it's Edwardsville's ball. Up 15 with 4:35 to go in the game. And for the championship in the Collinsville Prairie Farm tournament. They find Best in the corner. Guarded by Ray. Looks for almost traveled. Finally finds Marinko. Out top. He goes to the hole. Left-handed layup is no good. Now he's no longer perfect from the field. Pull-up three-pointer by Goodwin. No, they're going to call it a two-pointer. Actually, his foot was on the line. Althoff cranking up the pressure. There's Smith. Layup is good. Got a lot of airtime there. Here's Goodwin pushing the tempo. Nice little spin move. Goes inside, and he hits the basket. Coast to coast from Mr. Goodwin, willing the Crusaders back into the game with 3:52 to go. And if he hits this free throw, they'll get back to 10. Narrow the deficit to 10 points. That took so much strength and athleticism to do what Goodwin just did. Slew is getting a good one in Jordan Goodwin. And he hits the free throw. 70-60, Edwardsville leads. Althoff chipping away though. Epinesa has the ball. He has to do a little dribbling here. And he does all right for himself. As a center, here's Smith driving inside. Shot up and good off the backboard. Mark Smith. He has 29. Over to Dante Ray, and that's good. Here's Epinesa. He tried to draw to contact, and that's what he succeeds in doing on Dante Ray. They looked for a second. He had the clearing for a dunk. Instead, tries to draw a foul, and he does so. Epinesa has gotten into this game, especially in the second half. He was pretty quiet in the first half. That free throw's up and no good. Four for 7 on the night. Pardon me, 3 for 7. That's up and good. Lead back up to 10, but Althoff is cutting into it. Here's Colden, left open. Line drive 3 is no good. He gets his own miss, though. Drives inside. Doesn't get the foul, but it's cleaned up by Goodwin. He's been there all night. Epinesa has it. Marinko's behind him, but he won't give it. Good dribbling by Epinesa. Smith finds that's Kaliza outside. He won't shoot it. Heavily guarded, makes his man Ray fall down. And they're going to call a foul on Colden, on Smith. Smith is the man you want at the line for the Tigers. Who is a 85, coming in this game, he was an 85% free throw shooter. If you're a coach nowadays, you'd be happy if your guy was shooting in the 70s. And he gets it. But 85% is something pretty special nowadays, which is considered to be special. And that was Smith's 30th point he just picked up, and this is 31. He had 37 against Althoff, and he has 31. You could easily see him getting it now as Colden wills his way, fights for a basket. There's Smith. Dribbles past 3 people, dishes it off to Epinesa. Layup good. That's 15 for Epinesa. A lot of fouls being called in these last 5 minutes. 2:12 to play, and these teams have been trading baskets for about the last minute and a half. And Coach Waldo's got to put Strohmeyer in with 4 fouls. Here's Goodwin. Free throws up and good. And Goodwin has 29. He's right behind Smith. And Goodwin had 32 in their encounter with Edwardsville in their last meeting. Almost looking like a carbon copy, and he does steal it from Smith. There he goes with a two-handed dunk. And he has 32 now, stolen away, but it's eventually picked up. No, it's not. Althoff gets it back somehow, and it's put in by Ray, and they call a timeout, and there's a tangled up on the sideline over there. Everyone is screaming. It's chaos. It was chaos for these 10 seconds. Althoff has gotten to within 5, 77-72. It's a full timeout with 1:44 to go. Things have gotten interesting here.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Back here at RiverBender.com, Althoff has made this interesting. Go for the home run pass to Smith. He's got it, and he missed the dunk, but he's going to be called for a foul. Bryson Strong caught up to him and called for the foul, and Waldo applauds. That's what they were looking for. Not necessarily to get fouled, but they executed their home run pass. That's Strong's fourth foul, and Smith, he is the guy you want to have at the line. 2 for 2 and 85% coming into this game. 1:42 to go. Free throw is up and good. You know it's a good game if there's two players. There's a player on either side that has over 30 points. And that's what we have here. Goodwin at 31 and Smith at 33. The writers may look back on this game now and think it was just a battle between Smith and Goodwin. It is almost turning out to be that case when you look at it that way, but you forget Marinko, 21 points, and Colden draws a foul from Epinesa. That's his fourth.
Tigers foul number 33, A.J. Epinesa. It's his fourth personal foul.
One way that Althoff they've been really persistent at is driving to the back. They're either taking threes or driving to the basket. Very few mid-range shots. Very black and blue. Colden shot up and good.
Number 15, Bryson Strong coming back in for the Crusaders.
That shot is off. Goodwin gets the rebound. Shot no good. And Althoff has the ball, but I think it was deflected by Steven to get the ball back, but it's intercepted by Epinesa. The defensive end gets an interception. Instead of batting up in the air, he just picks it off on the fly. Marinko open down low, and he misses the layup, but Epinesa there on the spot. That was partially blocked, and he misses. Under a minute to go. Althoff down by 6. Here's Goodwin. Pull-up three is no good, but they're going to call foul. 52.9 to go. Goodwin is going to shoot three. Oh, how big was that miss by Marinko? He makes that shot. It's 81-73. But Althoff and Goodwin can make it a 3-point game here. That shot, first shot is good. He's been perfect from the line tonight. Second shot is no good. Brown re-enters for the Crusaders. That was Smith on the foul. That's his fourth as well. Epinesa, Smith, and Strohmeyer with 4 fouls for the Tigers. Goodwin makes 2 of 3. Home run pass to Smith. He's got it. And he lays it up this time. 81-75. And a rejection by Epinesa. And even Goodwin, they high-five about it. That's mutual respect right there. Good sportsmanship by those two players, and it's a timeout by Edwardsville. 81-75, Tigers lead, 42.5 to go.
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
Althoff the trigger. It's intercepted, batted away by Epinesa. It's a steal for the Tigers. How big is that? Althoff, they got a foul. Strohmeyer in the corner, double team, passes out to Marinko, under 30 to play. Steven is open, he's not going to shoot it. They're just going to time waste. Althoff still not fouling. And Goodwin finally fouls Strohmeyer, 15 seconds to go, and I think that just might do it. I think they waited a little bit too long. That's his fourth, and just on cue, and the time went under 30 seconds. Everybody is just getting with the lead. Strohmeyer gets it to go. It's interesting because Edwardsville, their season ended last year in March, this past March, when they lost to the Alton Redbirds in the sectional semifinals on this very court. Goodwin's shot is no good, and that's going to do it. Edwardsville are your Collinsville Prairie Farms champions as they knock off the Althoff Catholic Crusaders 83-75. Mark Smith leads the way with 35 points, 2 short of what he had 37 in November against Althoff. And Jordan Goodwin had 33, 2 more than what he had in their previous encounter. We're going to stick around for the award ceremony. And I can imagine that Goodwin and Smith at least will be a part of it.
And if you're here, come on down and get your award. Parker Bland from Quincy. Amir Brummett from Decatur MacArthur. Javon Pickett from Belleville East. Travion Williams from Springfield Southeast. Jeremiah Tillman from East St. Louis Flyer. Terrence Hargrove from East St. Louis. CJ Golden from Althoff. Oliver Stephen from Edwardsville. AJ Epinesa from Edwardsville. Jordan Goodwin from Althoff. In April of 2006, Collinsville lost one of its best fans with the death of Ed Sarhage. Ed Sarhage volunteered his services to assist retired athletic director Frank Patol at the inception of the Holiday Classic 32 years ago. True to his word, Ed continued to work at the Classic, giving up 3 days annually in addition to many hours of preparation. In honor of Ed's untiring commitment to the Classic, the Most Valuable Player Trophy has been named in Ed's honor. It is fitting that Ed was truly a most valuable player for the Classic. This year's winner of the Ed Sarhage Most Valuable